All right, we're knocking out the last one. Gonna get caught up. It is week 13's recap. Gonna get into books and get it done. This week, again, our Thursday night fire started. It's a Thursday day. It's the turkey day, fire, turkey roaster, something. Yeah, turkey roasters. 3 games. We're gonna have three fire starters. The first one is by all means Patrick Mahomes, whopping 29 points off of 261 and 4 touchdowns and 30 yards rushing for OG Glitch Doctor in my win. Jameson Williams had 144 and a touchdown for Dr. Moss Toboggan in his win for 20 points. And CeeDee Lamb had 112 and a touchdown, 17 points for the Mayflower in his win. And an honorable mention, Jared Goff had 256 and 2 touchdowns for 20 points for Joski in his win, while Mr. Rashee Rice had 92 and 2 touchdowns for 21 points in another tie of all things. But again, we had 3 games, three turkey roasters for Thursday football. Patrick Mahomes, CeeDee Lamb, and Jameson Williams. Following up is 0 of all things. Goodness gracious. Speaking of zeros, we had 6 of them again in week 13. Khalil Shakir had a 0 for the Sickos. Kate Otten had 0 for King Rich. Justin Jefferson had a 0 for beating golf. Amon-Ra St. Brown had a 0 for the Mayflower. Again, Justin Jefferson and Amon-Ra St. Brown, both of them had 0 in the same week. Goodness gracious. Detroit, -1 for Joski. And Shamir Dike had a -2 for Keg Dogs Kids. Look, man, like we joke about, like, oh, you should take out if you like a 2-point lead, a 1-point lead, you take out even if you have someone playing, you take them out just so something doesn't happen on Monday Night Football, and you joke about it, but you never see receiver get -2 points. It actually happened. So between him and Khalil Shakir, who again, if he had got 1 point, Adam would have won, not a tie. So those two for week 12 are the biggest zeros for week 12. Khalil Shakir and Shamir Dike. And then our heroes, Hawk Maneuver, was led by his hometown combo of Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton as they combined for 28 points to get the 77-68 win over K-Dog's Kids. Joski got 30 from his hometown combo of Golf and Montgomery and was led to the victory by Brock Bowers, 18 points, taking down Full Mooney 99-77. Following CD, his big day on Thanksgiving, the Mayflower got 19 apiece from Devon Achan and his kicker, Jason Myers, who had 250-plus field goals, 50-yard field goals, a 40 and a 30-yard field goal, and a couple extra points to get 19 points from his kicker to get the 104-87 win over Carlos. Jameson Williams followed last week's 0 with 20 points on Thanksgiving to lead Dr. Moss Toboggan over Butarski 71-53. A pair of 17s from Jalen Hurts and RJ Harvey led beating golf over King Rich 81-71. Again, Rashee Rice put up the 21, as I already mentioned. For Adamas Lamas, the Sickos got 15 apiece from James Cook and his kicker, Born Gallus of New England. But they both got 14 plus from their defenses, but neither had enough to get the W in a 76-point tie. The third, we've definitely not ever had 3. We might have had 2 before. I don't think we have. We've never had 3 ties in a season. So our third tie of the year of 2025. Whew. And the highest score of the week of 114 was by yours truly, OG Glitch Doctor. And the highest combined game score of the week was 191 in the same matchup against my daughter, Ariana, the Batgirl's Bag of Tricks. I got 29 points from Mahomes, as we already covered. That was followed by Bijan Robinson, put up 25 points on 192 and a touchdown and 51 yards receiving. And 30 points. 30 points. That's right. 3-0. 30 points in my defense. Seattle's defense, they had 4 picks, a touchdown, and they gave up 0 points in a shutout win over Minnesota to give me the 114-77 point win over Batgirl's Bag of Tricks. Our Willie Beemans for week 13, we had Kyle Monangai, who had 120 yards and a touchdown for 19 points for Full Mooney in his loss. Quinshawn Junkins, who had 91, 18, 2-point conversion, 12 points for the Mayflower. But we already gave that to Quinshawn Junkins in week 12, so we don't worry about that. Alec Pierce, 78 yards and a touchdown for 13. Christian Watson, 80 yards and a touchdown for 14. RJ Harvey, 35 yards, rushing, 2 touchdowns, and 27 yards receiving for beating golf in his win. So, just the same way as Mr. George Pickens, I cannot find Christian Watson. Again, he's been in the league for like 5 years. I couldn't find the one from 4 years ago. But I don't know. Again, same thing. He has a big game and he gets hurt like the next week. So we'll see. We'll see if he gets it later this year. But for this week, it is going to be RJ Harvey. As much as I love me some Kyle Monungai, RJ Harvey has the draft capital, has the path forward, and he got the win for beating golf. While Full Moon did not get the win thanks to Kyle Monungai. So RJ Harvey is week 13 Willie Beeman. We do not have, again, any Monday Night Football comebacks this week. We just have, well, I guess we do. The Sickles were down 2 points, 61-63, and they forced a tie. So I guess that's not fair to say we did not have a comeback, as his kicker, Boyan Gallus, outscored Adamas Llama's quarterback, Jackson Dart. I think it was 15-13. I think it was something like that. Yeah, 15-13. So yeah, that was our Monday night comeback, I guess, to get a tie. We do have a share. We have a straight share with King Rich losing by 10 to beating golf, 71-81. He started Shedeur Sanders, who had 9 points, while on the bench, he had Marcus Mariota, who had 299 and 2 passing touchdowns and 55 yards receiving for 23 points, which could have gotten the win, 85-81. And then in the tie, again, our Willie Beemans, our shares for the tie. We had the Sickos, who started Cam Ward, who had 5 points, while on the bench he had CJ Stroud get 10 and Bryce Young get 22. Either one of them would have got him the win. He had Khalil Shakir with the big 0, while on the bench he had Darrell Mooney, who had 2, Matt Collins, who had 2, and Terry McLaurin, who had 96 yards and a touchdown for 15 points. All of them would have gotten the win. For Adamas Llamas, he started. Actually, the only one he really has, and it's going to sting, because she was singing for this boy last week. She sang a second time for Mr. Saquon Barkley, as Adamas Llama started Saquon Barkley and Travis Etienne. Barkley had 5, Etienne had 3, while on the bench he had DeAndre Swift go for 123 and a touchdown for 19 points. If he would have started Swift over either one of them, he could have got the win over the Sickos. All right, guys and gal, have a good one. Wrapping it up.